Hello everyone. In this video, I will introduce you guys to all the important resources, where to get them, and how should they be used, along with some tips and recommendations. Without further ado, let's get started. First one is the gems. This is the premium currency in this game. Gems are mainly used for getting items from gacha banners and gacha shop. Other than this, gems can also be used to revive in the combat. It is important to note that there are two types of gems, paid and unpaid. Some gacha banners and items in gacha shop are exclusive to the paid gems, but paid gems can still be used on unpaid stuff. Gems are mainly obtained from the daily login bonus, daily quests, and the monthly event. Other than these, sometimes there are bonus campaigns, which give additional gems. Normally, we get about 6,000 gems per month. Gems are also obtained from completing the story quests, but this is just a one-time thing. As for where to invest them, prioritize armor and mount. Ignore LR weapons and accessories unless you know what you are doing. Next is the Alchemy Stone. This is the second premium currency. Alchemy Stones are used in this trade shop for purchasing various items including emotions and dyes. Alchemy Stones are mainly obtained from the daily and weekly quests. They are also obtained from the achievements. I don't have any recommendations for what to buy with Alchemy Stones, aside from the extra storage slots. You may have also noticed the star item here. These are the like points. They are gained by putting like on the other players. The amount we gain is limited to 20 per day. They are also used in the trade shop for various items. Next is the Zells. This is the common currency in this game. Zells are obtainable from many sources, like killing the mobs, quests, and events. But what I really want to introduce here is the marketplace. This is where we sell items to other players for Zells. Think of it like an e-commerce store. The slots for exhibiting an item are limited, and we also need an exhibit ticket for this, which is obtained from the weekly quests. We can also directly sell our unwanted items to NPC for Zells. Event drop materials, for example. Selling gacha items here gives Alchemy Stones, but I don't recommend this option, except for the duplicate emotions. Last option we have here is buying the items. Be sure to verify the prices with someone experienced. One important thing to note about the market is that there are actually 3 marketplaces, not just one universal marketplace. First one is the bull market, which can also be accessed from the enhancement center. Second is the duchy market, and third is the Marlow market. Exhibit slots are also separate for each marketplace. As for what items to sell, I recommend selling the items from events, rare dyes, furniture, and the quest materials for lazy people like me. Another option to earn Zells is to directly trade with the people. Some items which may not be available on Marketplace may be tradable this way. Beware of the scammers though. Some paid gacha shop items are also tradable. If you are rich in real life, then you can sell these for quick Zells, as they have high demand. Next is the area boss tickets. They are used for entering the area bosses. Area boss tickets are as precious as the gems. They are mainly obtained from the daily quests and the event shop. They can also be bought in gacha shop, but they are expensive. As for where to spend them, it depends on what materials we need. For beginners, I suggest going to the Fafnir Advance for Ujiya weapon materials and the Strike earrings. Move on to the Hestia and Rune boss series when you have enough stats and the Ujiya weapons are built. Speaking of the weapons, there are also Orb and Enhanced dungeons, where we can farm materials for leveling up equipments and skills. These dungeons have different elements on each weekday, but all elements are available on weekend. Next thing is the Tower of Time coins. There are 3 different modes in Tower of Time: basement, day climbing, and night climbing. 3 different types of coin come just from the basement. Dawn coins come from the day climbing. From this shop, we usually aim for drills and cores. Also, the Nova Crystal for Ugia Weapon Awaken. Night mode has its own separate shop. This mode provides upgrades for the jobs. Hestia weapon materials can also be purchased here. Next is the magic coins. There are 4 different types of magic coin, and they are obtained from area bosses and Tower of Time. They can also be obtained from dungeons and other stuff. They are mainly used for equipment crafting and upgrades, which brings us to Sumina. This is where equipments are crafted and upgraded. There is also NPC deck next to her. This guy provides materials for katana and runes. NPC Glack is also found at the Enhancement Center. He creates a Kashik weapon for us. We can also find NPC Pick next to him. She can re-roll the Akashic weapon stats. Last one at the Enhancement Center is NPC Kokuju. He deals with materials related to Yome. Another important NPC is Liz. She deals with gacha shop and equipment's related items. She can also be found at Duchy. Nearby her, you may also find the storage guy. Storage can also be found at some other places. And everyone is probably familiar with this girl by now. She is my poster girl after all. We can change our job through her. Closet can also be found at the taverns. Here we can permanently store our avatar items from events and other stuff. Notice board can be found in some places. This can be used to find a bond. I bet Lula needs no introduction. We all know why we come here. Lastly, I forgot to introduce these earlier. Other games may have potions, but here in Alchemia Story, we have potatoes. Yes, potatoes. Cooked by the power of alchemy, and providing whoever eats them with various bonuses like emotional support. Some people may want to ditch their boyfriends or girlfriends for these. Anyway, there is a sale on these sometimes. Look for that. We may also get these as gifts by the developers. Another thing I forgot was these 2 courses. Stylish course provides an additional accessory slot, which opens up more build options. Posh course, on the other hand, provides some quality of life things. This one is not that important. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. See you next time.